Greetings, everyone, wherever you find yourself to be. I am greeting you this day from the land of Ghana, West Africa. And today is a very beautiful day out here. And today, what we are going to talk about is a particular product which is produced in Australia and New Zealand. And the product is called Manuka honey. Manuka honey. The reason that I'm so delighted to share this information is that I am a big advocate of enabling a positive state of well-being in humanity. So any good product that I know in my life that the Spirit of the Lord tells me to share it out so that people can have it in their life and then create happiness in their life, I don't hesitate. I just switch off my cameras and then talk about it, and whoever be the lucky person to come across my video will have the information and then keep it in their lives. So the name of the product is Manuka honey. And when we talk about Manuka honey, let's talk about its origin. Manuka honey was first discovered in New Zealand, but not New Zealand only have the producers of Manuka honey. When you go to Australia, Australia is having companies that is also into the manufacturing of Manuka honey. It is a great honey when you compare to a regular honey that might be sitting in your homes. The reason that this honey is so important and unique in the life of humans is that it comes with a very lovely and great numerous properties which is health related. And to list these properties, there are three that I will talk about. One, it has an antibacterial property, and it has anti-inflammatory property, and it also has antimicrobial property. Somebody might ask me that, what is the meaning of Manuka? When we talk about Manuka, it is a tree that is found on the land of Australia and New Zealand. But I think it is the New Zealand element people who first discovered this tree. They also call it the broom tea tree. So when you hear about broom tea tree, the person who is mentioning that word is referring to the Manuka tree or the jelly bush. So this tree, the honeybee that produces honey, what they do is that they gather the nectar of this Manuka tree, and then they produce a unique honey which is very, very great honey that each and everyone needs in their life on this earth. I will talk about it more health benefits in my next episode of this video that I'm sharing with you. Now, when you go to Australia, Australia has 83 species of this Manuka tree or the broom tea tree or the jelly bush. And when you go to New Zealand, New Zealand has only 3 species of this Manuka tree according to my research, but they all produce fantastic and unique Manuka honey. The reason is that before a company can bring out Manuka honey or can manufacture Manuka honey, it has to go through a lot of certification and under a lot of scientific research. Before it can be approved, it has to be approved by some institution. I know a very great company in Australia which is called County Australia. They are into production of Manuka honey and other superfood. It is through them that I got to know about Manuka honey. So their honey, before it comes out, it has to go to the University of Sunshine Coast in Australia and then get it tested and then know that this is the perfect rating or grading of Manuka honey that they are bringing it out to the market for we humans to consume. This is a very beautiful work that Australia and New Zealand people are doing. Now, let's come back to its properties. It has a property of antibacterial, antimicrobial, and anti-inflammatory, as I said it. And let's talk about the antibacterial. I think most of you all have an idea about honey, that honey is being used regularly for wound treatment. So for Manuka honey, it serves as a natural ointment for treating wound. When I talk about this, it brings this idea to me about one man who is notable in the success of Manuka honey, who was from New Zealand, and his name is Peter Molan. I will talk more about Peter Molan and his success that he contributed to the beautiful product which is called Manuka honey. So Peter Molan, what he did was that he introduced Manuka honey in the United States of America as a natural ointment which was used to treat gigantic wounds from people who are having diabetes. So it is so beautiful that when you use Manuka honey to treat your wound, it draws out the moisture from the wound. Wound that draws out water from bacterial cells, and when it's also consumed, it improves your gut health and digestive health. It is a very beautiful product which I am here to share this information with you so that you can go out there and then do much more research about it and then have this product in your life. Somebody might say, how is this information so credible that this man is talking about Manuka honey? If you want to know the credibility of it, please just go to Google and then search for Manuka honey or search for the top 10 best honey in the world. And I believe strongly that Manuka honey is going to pop up to be the number one, or if the information out there is not putting Manuka honey number one, it might be in the first to three ranking. Trust me, it is a great product. It is edible and can be used for many different things. So let's talk about its anti-inflammatory properties. This is very good for skin irritation. So many companies who are into producing cosmetic products, they use this Manuka honey, and it serves a very great purpose and gives good results when you use it for the intended thing that you want to use concerning skin irritation issues. And also when it comes to sore throats and then coughs, Manuka honey is the best product that can solve this situation for you. When we come to the microbiome, that is plain clear, and I love that part. When it's being consumed, it gives you a lot of immune boosting properties. It boosts your immune system for you to be happy and then move around, because our immune system is our everything, as you know. Now this product Manuka honey, you can't just come to the market and then just produce it and then sell it. It goes through a lot of certification. So in my next video, I'm going to talk about Manuka honey, how it is rated, and the system it goes through before it comes into the market. When you go to the United States of America, Manuka honey is very common there. When you go to Australia and other parts of Europe, you can find Manuka honey over there. I came across Manuka honey through a company called County Australia. This is a very beautiful company, and then I really like what they are doing. So when I got their honey, I got to learn a lot about Manuka honey, and they have one of the best Manuka honey in this world that we are living in. It tastes floral and it tastes very good, and it serves the right purpose. So thank you all for your time, for listening to the little information that I've shared about Manuka honey. In my next episode, I am going to talk about Manuka honey, how it is rated, and how can you differentiate Manuka honey, a true, genuine Manuka honey from a fake Manuka honey. Thank you all, and much love to all. Bye-bye.